What happens when cops begin to hand out illegal charges just to satisfy their egos? Society's trust in the officers who are meant to protect their rights is lost. But what happened in this particular case that led to this cop handing out an illegal charge? Let's find out. Demetrius Kern, our victim of the unjustness, almost rear-ended Officer Carly Lewis's car, which he was pulling over for a traffic stop.
And I'll give you the plate to the other vehicle that's out with the confrontation. I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and sirens.
I didn't hear anything.
What, was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir.
Yes, sir. You apologize.
I apologize.
You're wrong.
He stopped abruptly. Okay, I'm not wrong. The lights and sirens were activated.
You ran me
Okay,
off the road
I did not
almost.
do that, sir. The lights and sirens on my
you apologize
marked
for?
patrol because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop
And I almost
abruptly,
caused an
causing
accident.
you to stop abruptly.
As you can see, Officer Lewis repeatedly tries to justify her bad driving by saying the lights and sirens were on, meaning Demetrius should have been able to pull his car away on time. However, Demetrius clarifies that he didn't hear a single thing when her car swerved into his lane and almost threw him off the road. When Sergeant Wolf joins Officer Lewis, the tension rises.
You called back up for your safety, but
Well, you don't pull up behind an officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying it?
Because I'm here and what you're doing right now is against the law.
You ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. You said it on the radio that you didn't yield. And it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
It's just a disconnect, man.
Sir,
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business and then we can sit down and talk like
we're good.
adults.
I'm gonna let him go. We're good. I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're not, well, not now you're going to be under arrest because what you're doing is illegal. What
Listen.
you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right now.
Being detained. Where my friend
you want to be.
10-4. That's not
That's not
going to
how
be
it
the
works.
driver.
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
Wolf claims that Demetrius shouldn't have stopped behind Lewis, and doing so gives them reasonable doubt to run his ID. The officers ask for his last name, but Demetrius refuses and asks what he's done to give them such probable cause. He is well aware of his rights. Sergeant Wolf immediately threatens detention and arrest if he becomes non-cooperative. Demetrius, clearly agitated now, keeps trying to explain his position.
Suspicion of my
Okay,
crime.
here, first, okay, hold on. I'll explain it to you, okay? Doing what you're doing right now.
No, sir, she almost ran me off the road.
Okay, again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the fucking road.
Okay,
What are you talking
okay,
about?
listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not
I'm
a probable
not under
cause.
arrest. If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID
going to
you.
violate my rights. That's what you're going to
Okay,
do?
we have to ID you. You understand that? Yes, we do.
All right, I'm going to videotape it.
Okay, we got you on camera
I'm
too.
going to call. They can come get the car. You're violating my rights.
Come getting. Who's getting what car?
They can come. You're going to arrest
Ready
me.
or another
right?
car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
if he's
She
refusing to
almost
identify
ran me off
himself.
the road.
So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID.
No.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with her.
Wolf just keeps claiming that Demetrius is obstructing justice, when, in actuality, he just stopped on the side of the road to get some clarification to the situation. Officer Lewis explains why she called Sergeant Wolf onto the scene and why Demetrius's actions were an obstruction to justice.
Take your hands out of your pocket while we're talking,
Right.
okay? I called for backup, all right?
Yeah.
I initiated a traffic stop. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay? I'm calling for another person because I'm dealing with one person who I don't know who I'm dealing with.
I'm not
And you
expecting-
get out, listen, sir, let me speak. Let me explain to you. I call for another person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society
Open the
is.
door.
Now listen.
Right.
I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came
Obstruction
out.
is a secondary crime.
It's
What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm
So there's no crime, I don't need to
identifying you. Okay.
Thank you.
I need your driver license.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
It is
Listen.
a crime. Obstructing is a
What
crime.
crime?
Obstructing is a
You
crime.
need to identify yourself, Cos.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I'm going to call them to the car. You can arrest me.
Okay, turn around. Turn around.
Because I didn't do anything.
Turn around. Turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen.
You can see how adamant and eager Sergeant Wolf is to arrest Demetrius. He instantly detains and arrests Demetrius for something that wasn't his fault in the first place. Officer Lewis finally briefed her ignorant sergeant on what had happened. Not that it made anything better.
Kern.
You know what happened. Why are you letting him do
Listen,
this?
he's the sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. He
Come here, have a
didn't
seat. We're gonna give you a
identify
ticket when we
yourself.
send you on your way. You have valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights, man.
Yeah, well, you're getting a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the fucking road.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't push me, man.
Have a seat.
Why are you so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bullshit, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a seat.
Sitting down.
All the way in.
if he checked, that vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird Shit yesterday.
Okay.
I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop.
Okay.
That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly.
Okay.
And I'm getting behind him, but he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him,
Okay.
and we almost did get into an accident
Okay.
because that driver stopped so
have your
abruptly.
license siren on?
I did, yes.
Gets a ticket for
He,
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this.
okay.
He's getting a ticket for
Radio 1, if you need to read back on that, yes, I have it.
emergency vehicle.
Yes, radio, I do.
Ticket, and then he can come to court.
Listen, I don't feel I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm
Well,
cool
then
with
he
just.
was for obstructing.
Okay, I mean, I'm cool with letting him go.
Like,
He just, I didn't understand.
He's in handcuffs.
And he's being a jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here
Okay.
and argue with somebody for an hour the legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
So he gets a ticket for obstructing failure to identify himself.
Demetrius got a ticket for obstruction and was free to go.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's the sergeant.
Yeah, but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution,
Right.
and you know what's right and wrong, and sometimes you got to stand up to people.
Listen,
No.
when asked for your information, you
I
have to
didn't commit a
identify
crime.
yourself. Sorry that all of this had to happen this
You
way.
didn't do nothing.
Well, we did. We got into a little accident, almost a middle
You
accident.
did your job.
And I apologize.
Things happen in life. He came, he violated my rights.
Well, we're gonna work through it, all right? I don't think he violated your rights. He wanted you to identify yourself, and you didn't. All right?
You know you swore oath.
Say again.
You swore oath.
I did.
That's all I'm going to say.
All right, Mr. Kern.
Thank you.
I hope that you feel better. All right?
After all this trouble, Demetrius' ticket was dismissed in court. However, regardless of this ticket or not, the stress of this encounter will not soon fade, and America has lost another citizen who believed in the Constitution due to its incapability to train law enforcers to follow simple rules.